Hey, welcome back. Good morning, good evening. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the business analysis career choice. Is it the right career choice for you? Let's examine certain facts and then decide for yourself whether it is the right career choice or are you made for it. Please remember, not everybody is meant for every career. Sometime back you must have heard or you must have read it somewhere on the internet that data scientist is the sexiest job. Does it mean that everybody should go for it? Or business analyst is a good career choice, but should I go for it? Let's examine the factors which should be considered to choose which is the right career for me. It depends on your aptitude. It depends on what you like and what you dislike. Please remember that every career spans for 25 to 30 years. And if you don't like what you're doing, you'll never do well in that career. You will never get satisfied. You will never have the mental peace in that particular profile. So be careful. It's possible that you might have made a wrong choice. Not everybody is smart enough to make a choice which is always right for them. But then, once you realize that a particular career choice is not good for you, then it makes sense to change it. Put in the effort to change it so that you can have a more peaceful professional career after that. Okay, so let's consider which are the factors which we need to consider. The first factor is to think about, do we have the aptitude to deal with customers, to deal with stakeholders? Business analyst is the role which primarily deals with people. On one side it will be business, on the other side it will be a technology team. And the challenge here would be to talk in a language which is similar to their expectations. The business understands a different way of communicating, whereas the technology team has a different bent of mind. Will you be able to handle these expectations? If yes, or if you think you can make it, you find it very interesting, then that is one factor. Now let's move to the second factor. Business analysis is a lot about problem solving rather than documentation. Do you like to solve problems? Do you like to help people understand that if they are in a problem, how to come out of it? What is the best and the right solution at that point in time? Rather than getting entangled into a problem. If you have that bent of mind, then certainly business analysis career is for you. Let's move on to the next factor. The next skill is about facilitation. Can you facilitate communication with stakeholders? As you know, as a business analyst, you have to deal with stakeholders to capture requirements or to communicate requirements for validation. So, are you meant for doing these kind of facilitation exercises? Do you really feel that you can handle people with diverse nature, with diverse expectations and different levels of people? Stakeholders could be CEO, head of the departments, or even a customer care executive. Can you deal with all of them and lead them to give you the requirements or the details which you expect, right? You don't need to be an expert in that. You don't need to be a superstar to be able to handle it. What do you need? You need patience. You need the ability to handle conflicts. Can you remain calm, rather calm? Obviously, nobody is a monk, but can you remain calm while dealing with different sets of people? If yes, then this is one factor which is going to help you a lot in your business analysis career. Now let's look at the fourth factor. Do you like to sit in a corner and program? Does your first interest is very much towards the coding? Then business analysis is actually nothing to do with coding. Very limited amount of coding is involved in business analysis. Then you should not go for business analysis job because this is more to do with an outward behavior or outward interactions with the customers and your technical team. So keep in mind that if you are completely bent into programming mode, then you should not opt for a business analysis job. Alright, so we discussed 4 aspects. Here are the 4 factors which we considered. So one thing is very clear. is that business analysis is a job which is primarily about communication, interactions, and facilitation, dealing with people. So if you like that, then it's definitely a job for you. It's also about problem solving, having the bent of mind which allows you to empathize with customers' problems or anybody's problems and have that skill or the aptitude to solve it. You may not find the answer yourself or the solution yourself, but if you have the facilitation skill, as I mentioned earlier, and you have the interaction skills, you will use different expertise in your team, in your organization to get the problem solved. And that is the essence of business analysis. So, I've given you all the factors to decide and choose if the business analysis career is for you. I hope you like the video. If you like the video, please like it, subscribe to our channel, and also click on the notification button so that you get the notifications for every new release. Thank you so much.